Hello everyone and welcome. Today, we have the pleasure of speaking with Dr. Emily Carter, a renowned pediatrician with over 10 years of experience. Thank you for joining us today, Dr. Carter.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Alright, so let's dive right in. So can you walk us through what a typical day looks like for you?
Of course. My day usually starts around 7 a.m. with patient rounds, where I check in on the patients admitted overnight. It's a critical time to assess their progress and adjust their treatment plans if needed. After rounds, I schedule patients for vaccinations, checkups, and any health concerns that they might have. There's really a lot of coordination involved, speaking with the nurses, consulting their specialists, and updating their medical records. I also handle phone calls from concerned parents and occasionally squeeze in some time for administrative tasks. It's definitely a packed routine, but I enjoy it.
Wow, that really does sound packed. But out of the many responsibilities that you have, what would you say are some of the biggest challenges that you face in your role?
I would say time management is definitely one of the biggest challenges. There's always so much more to do than hours in a day. Balancing administrative tasks, patient care, as well as giving each patient the attention they deserve can be really tough. Not to mention, it's also incredibly emotionally demanding. Watching innocent little kids suffer from illnesses as well as painful treatments is really heart-wrenching. Not to mention, you often don't have time to process these feelings in this profession. And moreover, if something tragic just happened, you often have to compose yourself and move on to the next room. It can really take a toll on you.
I can only imagine how emotionally demanding that must be. How do you cope with these challenging moments?
In my opinion, different things work for different people. But for me, I rely heavily on my colleagues. We support each other through the tough times. Outside of work, I also often go for runs. I focus on self-care by spending time with my family and also practice mindfulness. They really help me recharge. It's actually about finding that balance. But even with all these strategies, occasional burnout is still inevitable in this field.
Wow, that balance really does sound so important. On a more positive note, what would you say is the most rewarding about your work?
Oh, without a doubt, it's about seeing the positive impact I make on my patient's life. Watching a child recover and knowing that I played a role in it is incredibly fulfilling. Moments when a previously ill child ran up to me hugging, that's what keeps my day going. Even a simple thank you from the parents just makes my entire day. It reminds me why I chose this path.
Absolutely. It's incredible how much influence pediatricians have on future generations. Now, what would you say to someone who's considering a career in healthcare?
I'd say go for it if you're truly passionate about helping others. Healthcare is really challenging, but it's also one of the most rewarding careers. Stay curious, be compassionate, and don't be afraid of hard work. Remember, it's okay to lean for others and ask for help. You're not in this alone. Every patient makes all the effort worth it.
Wow, that is really heartwarming. Now, considering the impact that you make, how would you describe the importance of your work in the broader context of healthcare?
I would say pediatric care is really foundational. Everyone starts out as a children in a way, so their future is in their hands. On my first day of residency, I saw my attending resuscitate a child who had leukemia. Fast forward 10 years later, I heard she's going to be a doctor herself. Just think about the number of people she could save. In this profession, you never know. You could be saving the next engineer, doctor, lawyer, pianist, or anyone who is someone else's hero. It's really a privilege, but also a huge responsibility.
Thank you for sharing your experiences and insights with us, Dr. Carter.
Thank you. It's a pleasure speaking with you.
And that wraps up our interview. We hope this conversation gave you a better understanding of the vital work that healthcare professionals do every single day. Thanks for watching!